Right, okay. Now, is this one working? Right, this should be working. This should be working. Right, can you get back to my channel?
I am.
So can you see me now?
I can see you, but there's no sound.
Right, can you?
It's on a slight...
So can you see my hand waving?
Well, not yet. I'm on a slight delay. Who's that?
Pam.
Right.
Saying it's not working. Pam's coming through on my phone. Oh, loud and clear. Oh, you can hear. Hey, right, Sasha. Everyone can hear. Right, sorry about that.
I can't though.
Right.
Why can't I hear you?
Hey, excellent. Steph is just going to entertain you for 1 second.
Okay. Hello, campers. He's just gone to the bathroom. I think he's been a bit stressed. We've had a bit of problems with the sound. So hopefully he'll be back on soon. I can't hear this, which is all a bit odd. Heidi, hi, campers. Sorry. Heidi, hi, lockdowners. We're all a bit thrown because we've had problems with sound. So hope you've had a good week. Weather's been good, which is brilliant. Had a nice walk along the canal today. Saw a cormorant, saw a heron, saw a few birds. So yes, hope you've all had a good week. And people have been asking how long we think we might carry on doing the quiz. Obviously, we'll carry on as long as we're in this situation, but I suspect when things start opening up, as they are beginning to open up a bit now, you know, it'll come to a natural end. So we will carry on as long as you want us to do it, and you haven't got anything better to do at 7 o'clock on a Saturday night, although it's 7:04. So apologies for the delay in the start. The host, having finished, is on his way. He's at Quick Change. He's wearing his birthday shirt. It's his birthday yesterday, so thank you to everybody who dropped off presents. Hina, don't ring me now. Why are you ringing me, Hina? Don't ring me now, Hina. Right. Here's John. Here's John.
Sorry for that. Right, I hope everything's working now. I just need to find the quiz. 1 second. Oh, where's the printout? Sorry, this is chaotic. Okay.
Yeah, no, we can see on the messages.
Now,
Okay, bye.
everything is working loud and clear, back as normal. I'd like to start this week by saying 2 things. Firstly, thank you very much for all the birthday wishes and everything, and for lots of gifts of beer. Hugely appreciated. Susie and Simon, Sasha, Jamie, Mark, Michelle, Jim, Rue, Meg, Kirst, thank you very much indeed, much appreciated. I'll be starting with some isolation brew from Mr. Freeman and Mrs. Freeman. So thank you very much for that. That's the first item. The second item is a word of advice. If you have something planned for 7 o'clock that requires a little bit of work to get ready, don't sit in your front garden in the sunshine getting pissed with Meg and Kirst between 3 and 6. That's a really bad move.
At a distance,
social distance. But yeah, just, you know, maybe don't do that next time, John and Steph. So anyway, we have the usual 4 rounds. We're going to have an advertising slogans round. That's the Steffi round. So she's going to come and do that in a second. That's the first one, my love.
It's the first round.
It's the first round. And that's all about advertising slogans. And I'm gonna fill for about 40 seconds while Steph has a quick look through. So we're going to start with the advertising slogans round. The second round, and this is experimental, is going to be a pointless round. So I don't know if you're familiar with the show. I expect you are. But the point of a pointless round is that I will give you a category, and I'd like you to try and name a pointless example of that category. So if I say I asked 100 people, this is what they do on the show. We asked 100 people to name a post-war prime minister. And you have to name a post-war prime minister, which is very easy, but you only get a point if you name one that nobody else mentioned. That's where it gets difficult. So you have to find an answer that is correct, but obscure. Now, in lockdown, I don't have the luxury of asking 100 people. So I asked 3 people. They're called Julius, Francesca, and Steph. But we managed to knock out a few of them. So each time I'll give you a category, and you just need to name an obscure example of that category. I'll explain more when we get to the point this round. But that will be round 2. Round 3 is a general round. And then round 4 is the musicals on the badly tuned piano. So that's what we have. And we're going to start with Steffi.
Oh, I've got sound now. Hello.
It now has sound on her phone. Right, so I'll make that quiet and go in the other room. And I'll hand over to my glamorous assistant, Stephanie, who's going to take you through the advertising slogans round. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Coming.
Do you have a question? Herzegovina.
Thank you.
Herzegovina, that one. So when we get to that question, it's Herzegovina.
Okay. Heidi, hi, lockdowners. So this is the advertising round. I'll try not to go too fast because general feedback has been that I speak too quickly.
Would you like a beer?
There's a glass of red wine in the bottle, thank you. So, hello again. So this is the advertising slogans round. So, 10 questions. Question number 1. A finger of Cadbury's fudge is just enough to do what? A finger of Cadbury's fudge is just enough to do what? Thank you. Question 2. Which car manufacturer ran TV ads in the 2000s on the noughties about the power of dreams? Question 2 again. Which car manufacturer ran TV ads in the noughties about the power of dreams? So that was question 2. Question 3. Which sweet invites you to taste the rainbow? That's question 3 again. Which sweet invites you to taste the rainbow? Question 4. What is German for progress via technology? Question 4 again. What is German for progress via technology? Which car hire company, this is question 5, which car hire company said, "We try harder"? I'm sure lots of you out there have used this car hire company. Which car hire company said, "We try harder"? Question 6. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's what? Question 6 again. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's what? Question 7. What 2-word headline accompanied a photo of a buxom Eva Hertzgova on the 1990s Wonder Bra ad. Bet you know that one, Pamela. Question 7 again. What 2-word headline accompanied a photo of a buxom Eva Hertzgover, apologies for my pronunciation, on the 1990s Wonder Bra ad? Question 8. Which soap manufacturer ran ads promoting real beauty in the noughties, in the 2000s, in the noughties? Which soap manufacturer ran ads promoting real beauty in the noughties? Question 9. Which computer company invited you to think different? Question 9 again. Which computer company invited you to think different? And finally, question 10 of the advertising slogans round. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's what? So question 10 again. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's what? So that's all 10 questions. I'm going to invite my glamorous husband back now in his brown shirt to feedback any repeats.
Pram and Hina weren't on for the first 7.
Oh, where were you?
Yeah, they're blaming some technical glitch.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe that for a
all
second.
Right. Okay. So
run through the first 7.
Very quickly. Question 1. A finger of Cadbury's fudge is just enough to do what? Question 2. Which car manufacturer ran TV ads in the noughties about the power of dreams? Question 3. Which sweet invites you to taste the rainbow?
Go close to the mic for that one. You can go on ASMR on them.
Taste the rainbow. Question 4. What is German for progress via technology? Question 5. So that's 5 again. Which car hire company? We try harder. Question 6. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's what? Question 7. What 2-word headline accompanied a photo of a buxom Eva Hertzgover on the 1990s Wonder Bra ad? So I nearly gave the answers then. So I was distracted by Julius. What 2-word headline accompanied a photo of a buxom Eva Hertzgover on the 1990s Wonder Bra ads? Question 8. Which soap manufacturer ran ads promoting real beauty in the noughties? Question 9. Which computer company still invited you to think different? And finally, question 10. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's what? And now, I don't think there can... Any repeats? Are we okay?
No, I think having gone through them all again, I think that's everything. Mark and Pram are talking about the chip shop. But
Yeah, it's open. Good news.
Question 6. Tim would like 6 again.
Tim, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's what?
Any further ones? Oh yeah, your mum's watching.
Oh, hi, Mum. Hi, Pam, if you're there.
Any further ones? Oh yeah, your mum's watching.
Oh, hi, Mum. Hi, Pam, if you're there. Oh, good. She's commenting. Okay.
Right. Number 8 for Jim Freeman, please.
Number 8, Jim. You know about Real Beauty. I know you do. Which soap manufacturer run ads promoting Real Beauty in the noughties? Can you shut your computer down?
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Right. I know everyone's confident with that round. Ian particularly so.
Okay. Thank you. See you later.
Right. Campaign's waving. Right. I'll pass that to you. You can use my phone, not yours. Right. Where are the rest of the things? Oh, where are the rest of these things? We're all over the place tonight. Okay, that was the first round, the stepping round. Lots of stuff. Oh, right, that was the first round. Now the pointless round. We're nothing if not experimental on this quiz. Well, nothing if not slapdash. So both slapdash and experimental. This is the pointless round. As I explained earlier, the point of pointless is that you try to name an obscure answer. I will give you a category, and you have to name something that our survey didn't name. So normally you would say, we asked 100 people to name something, and they go ahead and name them. You, if you would like a point, you need to name something that those survey of asking 100 people, asked 3 highly intelligent people. I think my connection may have gone.
Why do you think that? Yes,
my connection is unstable. I think it's back again. Sorry if that glitched. But I don't have the luxury of asking 100 people, so I asked 3 people, but they're very good. So you have to come up with answers that they didn't come up with. Anyway, let's see how we go. There are 5 questions, each of which may yield 2 points if you can name 2 pointless answers for each category. Let's see how we go. So the first one, and this is for questions 1 and 2. Okay, all okay? Mark, I assume that's about the audio and the internet connection, not about the pointless round.
Thank you to Mum for your shirt.
And thank you to Lorna for my shirt, of course. That's my mother-in-law, Lorna, very kindly bought me my birthday shirt. So thank you to her. So the first question on the pointless round, and this is questions 1 and 2, because you have 2 opportunities to name a pointless answer. Now, name any winner of the Wimbledon men's singles title since and including 1980. So you have a bunch of people who won the Wimbledon men's singles since 1980, but I've already asked a large and comprehensive survey sample about this, and my panel came back with quite a few answers. You have to find a pointless answer. That is one that my group could not mention. So don't go for the obvious ones. Roger Federer, everyone knows. My team got that. So you need to name an obscure one. So question 1 and 2. 2 opportunities. Put down 2 answers for a winner of the Wimbledon men's singles title since and including 1980. There are lots of them to choose from, but if you want a point, they have to be one that our panel did not mention. Now, is that clear? If that's clear, especially for people who don't watch Pointless, please put it on the comments and say, yep, crystal clear, we know what we're doing. Thank you very much. If you're thoroughly baffled, I may go through it again. But
no one's saying anything at the moment.
no one's saying anything. So just think of Wimbledon. It's clear. Sasha, great. Sasha's got it. I'm not saying that means everybody should get it, but you're a good benchmark, Sasha. Yep, Mark. Yep, Sue's brilliant. Okay, so that's number one. We need you to mention 1 and 2, a Wimbledon men's singles title winner since and including 1980. But if you make it really obscure, you've got a chance of getting a pointless one, which will give you a point. That's how it works. Pointless answers get you a point. So that's 1 and 2. For 3 and 4, so this is answers 3 and 4, can you name 2 countries, and these are classified as UN member countries, just for clarity. Any UN member country beginning with A. We asked a survey of 3 people to name as many UN member countries beginning with A as possible, and they came up with a bunch. But can you be more obscure than them? You have 2 opportunities. This is answers 3 and 4. So write them down. Any UN member country that begins, I don't know if Pam got it, Tim. Oh, Knowlesy, come on. Right, this is pointless. I know you're captain of industry and you don't watch daytime TV, but it's pointless. So just name an obscure example of what I'm asking for. So again,
Ian's asking what happened to question 2. So question 1 and 2, Ian.
Question 1 and 2. We have 5 questions in the pointless round. Each of them is 2 opportunities. That makes 10. So questions 1 and 2 are 2 opportunities to name Wimbledon men's singles titles winners. And if you name 2 in there, and I give you a clue, it's not Murray and Federer.
Right, he's got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. So that was 1 and 2. The second question I'm asking is for 3 and 4. So this is for 3 and 4. So right next to 3, a country beginning with lots of options here, because my panel weren't very good on this one. And there are also lots of options. 5 times 2 equals 10. I love that, right? That's absolutely, thank you, Susie. The next one, so this is for your answers 5 and 6. We asked 103 people to name any London Underground station. Apologies to the provincials that this is another London-centric question, but it just is. And again, when you've got 40 minutes to put this together and you've been drinking in the sun with Met and Kirst, you just take what you can get.
At a distance.
At a distance. So name, so this is for 5 and 6. Name any London Underground station beginning with H. There are lots of them, but you have to name one that our team couldn't come up with. So name a London Underground station beginning with H.
We had a minute to come up with it.
Yeah, technically they had a minute. They had longer than that, to be honest. And there are quite a few of these available. So my team named a few which are no good to you at all. Don't say Hanger Lane because it's around the corner. They got that one straight away. But any London Underground station beginning with H, if it's a really obscure one that our team didn't get, you will get a point. Right, that is 5 and 6. It's thirsty work, these complicated rounds. Okay, so that's 5 and 6. 7 and 8. Give me any girl's name in the top 100 girls' names given to babies in 2019 in the UK that includes the letter S. So of the 100 most popular names given to baby girls in 2019, a certain number of them included the letter S. We asked a survey of not very many people to name as many as they could in a minute, and they named a few, but there are a few left. If you can name one of those that are left, one of the more obscure ones, so popular girls' names including the letter S, you may get a point. Not beginning with S. well, it can begin with S because then it would include S because it would be the first letter, but it can be it can just include S. So give me any girl's name of the top 100 name for baby girls in 2019 in the UK that includes the letter S. If you make it, if it's correct and obscure, you'll get a point. If it's correct and obvious, you probably won't. Okay, so that was the fourth question, which is for you, answers 7 and 8. So you get 2 opportunities for the girls' names. And now the last 2, and these are answers 9 and 10. I would like you please to name any musical written by Andrew Lloyd Webber. The music, obviously, he worked with lots of different lyricists, including Tim Rice and lots of other people. But can you give me a musical written by, where the music was written by Andrew Lloyd Webber? There are quite a lot of them. He started in 1965, and his most recent one I have here is 2020. And again, the obvious ones have probably gone. If you can name a nice, obscure Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, then you've got a pretty good chance of getting some points. So 2 opportunities. Answers 9 and 10 need to be Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals. The more obscure, the better. Whew. Right. Did that sound clear to you, Steffi?
I think so.
Right.
I hope so, but then I know Pointless.
Yes. We watch Pointless. It's the end of our day. I come into the kitchen. We watch Pointless. We have a cup of tea. That's what happens. Okay. So, Suze, you've got that. Is everybody happy with that? Would you like me to repeat any of those 5 categories?
You just give them, couldn't you?
Each of don't go out.
I'm buffering. I don't know if they can.
Stuff's buffering. Okay.
Mm.
So if that is clear, Steph has gone again. Okay, we're going to wait. I'm just going to put in a comment. Okay, I'm not sure.
Okay, you might be back again now.
Right, Andy's saying, "Oh dear."
No, but I think you're back on again. Can
Yep.
you confirm someone's back?
Can anybody confirm if we're back in the room? Buffering. We have also
back
lost
again.
you.
Back again. You're back. Okay.
Okay, are we back in the room?
Yeah, we are. We're back.
Back again.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry about that. It's Virgin Media. So yeah, we don't like Virgin Media. To answer the earlier question, is it DLR? I don't think it is DLR, because I think DLR includes, is it Heron Keys or something? And that's not on my list. So this is just traditional underground. Okay, so everyone's back. Would anybody like anything repeated of the Pointless questions, or shall I move on to round 3?
Yeah, move on.
Right, no repeats. That's good. Right, round 3 is a general round. We're just going to have a nice general round after the complexity of the last one. So, general norms, there are a bit of everything. Number 1. What was the name of Jodie Foster's in The Silence of the Lambs? She was an FBI agent or something. Gone again, but back.
Yeah. No,
okay, gone but back.
Okay, you're getting a bit. I wonder what you're not on the. You're not. You're not on the shed, are you?
No, I'm not on the shed. I should be on a proper connection here. Question 1 again. What was the name of Jodie Foster's character in The Silence of the Lambs? And if anyone can confirm receipt of that question, that would be good.
You keep fading.
Anybody hear that? Tim, Susie, Caroline? I'll carry on anyway. Question 2.
Confirmed.
What was the common name for the Women's Royal Naval Service? during World War II? Okay, that's great. Thank you. Acknowledgement. So number 2, what was the common name for the Women's Royal Naval Service during World War II? How were they known? Number 3, which chat show host famously took cocaine, assaulted a child, and blackmailed a politician live on air? Number 3, which chat show host famously took cocaine, assaulted... I think we're back now.
Not at the moment, not here.
Right. Are we back again?
You're buffering. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think we should be back.
Yeah, we're on the wrong.
Right, again, technical hitches, but that should be better now.
Yeah,
We've just got onto a different router. Okay, we're back. So number 3 again. Which chat show host famously took cocaine, assaulted a child, and blackmailed a politician live on air? That was question number 3. Number 4. What was the name of the lawyer who was the central character in To Kill a Mockingbird? What was the name of the lawyer played by Gregory Peck? Was it in the film?
It was great.
By Gregory Peck.
Great movie.
In the great movie, Steph's favourite black and white movie, To Kill a Mockingbird. What was the name of the lawyer? It's quite tough, some of these, but... See, I can't see the chat from here. Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can.
It's working good. Question number 5. What is the name of the baseball team that plays in Baltimore in the US? What is the name of the American baseball team that plays in Baltimore? I'm not getting any of the chat here at all.
I think you're live. Yeah, just general knowledge. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. For some reason, I can't see that on my screen. Question number 6. Nice festive question in May. What did my true love send to me on the 7th day of Christmas? So we all know the first part of the song, but this is the bit where we all get a little bit fuzzy. What happened on the 7th day of Christmas? My true love sent to me 7 somethings. What did my true love send to me on the 7th day of Christmas? That was question number 6. This is question number 7. Which legendary criminal had friends, associates, including Alan Adale, Will Scarlett, and David of Doncaster? So it sounds like a phone-in. Wasn't he on Popmaster the other day? Which legendary criminal had friends including Alan Adale, Will Scarlett, and David of Doncaster? Again, it's all from Wikipedia. It's all true. Which legendary criminal had friends including Alan Adale, Will Scarlett, and David of Doncaster?
Gary's just joined.
Oh, Gary's there. Hello, Gary.
Oh, Meg Edwards. She noticed a theme.
A theme, is there? Okay, question number 8. For those who may have spotted a theme, you never know. Question number 8. Which BBC comedy show features or centers on the difficult relationship between Greg Davies and his son-in-law, and his on-screen son-in-law, not his real son-in-law. So which BBC comedy show features the difficult relationship between the character played by Greg Davies and his son-in-law? Very popular BBC comedy show. I know Tim likes it. So there's at least one yes. Which BBC comedy show centers on the difficult relationship between the character played by Greg Davies and his son-in-law? Question number 9. Which band recorded the following songs? Life in the Fast Lane, One of Those Nights. It's one of these nights, I'm not sure. One of Those Nights. And Tequila Sunrise. Which band recorded Life in the Fast Lane, One of Those Nights, and Tequila Sunrise? Well-known band recorded those 3 songs: Life in the Fast Lane, One of Those Nights, and Tequila Sunrise. And the last question. Which 1963 Alfred Hitchcock film was based on a 1952 novel by Daphne du Maurier? Which 1963 Alfred Hitchcock film was based on a novel written in 1952 by Daphne du Maurier? If you get that one, it might help you to get the other ones. Okay, fairly transparent with the theme there. So would anybody like any repeats on the general knowledge round? Also known as the thinly veiled theme round. Any repeats?
Caroline's just worked out the theme. There was a theme. Caroline just worked it out.
Yeah, there was a theme. So any repeats on that one?
Number 7, please.
Number 7. Which legendary criminal had friends including Alan Adale, Will Scarlett, and David calling from Doncaster? David of Doncaster.
Number 1, please.
Number 1. What was the name of Jodie Foster's character in the film The Silence of the Lambs?
Number 2 and number 3, please.
Number 2. What was the common name for the Women's Royal Naval Service during World War II?
Number 3.
Number 3. Which chat show host famously took cocaine, assaulted a child, and blackmailed a politician live on air?
Number 7.
Number 7. Oh. Again, which legendary criminal had associates including Alan Adale, Will Scarlett, and David of Doncaster? Was that Ian?
No, that was Kundun.
Ah.
And number 8.
Number 8. Which BBC comedy show features the difficult relationship between the character played by Greg Davies and his on-screen son-in-law? It's a very good show. If you haven't seen it, you should do. Get it on catch up.
9 and 10 for Sasha.
9 and 10, Sasha. 9 is which band recorded Life in the Fast Lane, One of Those Nights, and Tequila Sunrise? And number 10, which 1963 Alfred Hitchcock movie was based on a 1952 novel by Daphne du Maurier?
Jane says she likes your shirt, and Susie says, can you say David and Doncaster again, please?
I just got it off Wikipedia, and apparently along with Alan Adale and Will Scarlett, there was a David of Doncaster, which sounds a bit too contemporary for this, but I think you have the answer anyway. So that was number. So any more repeats, or are we good?
I think we're good. Now onto the music round.
Now, yeah. This is going to be rather chaotic because normally I get a chance to practice and I still make loads of mistakes. And I wasn't practicing this afternoon. I was sitting in the sunshine drinking novelty IPAs with Megan Kirst.
At a distance.
At a distance. So this could be fun. So what we have are 10 should be well-known songs from musicals. What you need to do is to name the musical in question. I don't care what the song's called, just name the musical that these well-known songs come from.
And this was a Hannah Lily request.
Yeah, and this is dedicated to Hannah Lily and the Gibbons in Newbury. So this one's for you. I fear some of them may not be that contemporary. Some of them are, but yeah, not all of them. So. And please bear in mind there's very little practicing going on here. Okay, number 1. Which musical does this come from? I don't need glasses for this. Just about. That was number 1. We'll go through these again in a bit. Number 2. Pram, if you don't get that.
Repeat the music or not.
Again, you need the musical, not the football club or the name of the song. Number 3. That's all you're getting. That's all you need for that one, I think. That was number 3. Again, name the musical. Number 4. This is going to be fun because I haven't practiced this at all. Wow. Okay, that was number 4. Again, please name the musical that came from. Right, number 5. That was number 5. Apologies, Caroline, if you're listening. I know that wasn't that close to the original, and your girls can play it better. But that was close enough, I think. That was number 5. So please name the musical that number 5 came from. Number 6.
That hasn't run for ages.
This clock hasn't worked all week, but it's coming to life. So thank you. It also says 10 o'clock. Okay, so that was number 6. This is number 7. After the chimes, we'll just wait for the chimes. Good. Right, this is, number 7. so on. That was number 7. Number 8 goes a bit like this. Really, it goes a bit like this. It's not actually like this. Okay. Okay, that's all you get for number 8. Again, name the musical. Oh, number 9, that's going to be fun. Here we go. That's as good as it's going to get. That was number 9. Can you please name which musical that was from? And number 10 is as follows. That was number 10. Again, please name the musical. Not the name of the song, name the musical. Any comments on those?
So,
or is it all?
Ian would like number 5. That's on WhatsApp. I'm just wondering on the comments whether they're going to start coming through, because I think usually we're on a bit of a delay.
Bit of a delay. Shall I do all 10?
Number 1 and
Just
5
quickly.
for Mark.
We'll go through them more quickly.
1 and 5.
They might be better second time around. You never know. Number 1. That was number 1. Number 2 is. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And so on. That was number 4. Number 5. Kind of messed that up a bit. We got most of it.
Yeah.
We got most of it. That was number 5. Number 6 is. That was number.
5.
That was 6. No, that was 6.
6.
Yeah, that was 6.
Oh yeah. 6.
Number 7. 7, number 8. And that was that. Yeah, sorry, it's not very good. Steph was going to do an Anton Deck on that one, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, I was. You weren't expecting that, were you?
So that was number 8. Number 9. And then number 10.
Susie's asked for number 1 again, if possible.
Number 1.
Ian's asking for number 7. 7!
Number 7.
Ian's saying not that he didn't hear it, he just likes it. And Kundan's asking for 5, 9, and 10.
5, 9, and 10. Number
And 10 for
5.
Bruce as well.
Number 5 is. Okay, it's not very good, that one. Apologies, but it's the same for everyone. What were the other ones?
9 and 10.
9 and 10. Number 9. Sorry, I gave you more of that. So that was number 9. What was
number 10?
Number 10.
Last one, number 10.
Okay.
He asked for something else, but I think we might need to call that a day now.
I think we'll call that a day. I think we've covered everything there. So, Sophie, do you want to join me for the answers?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Good. Apologies for the earlier technical glitches. Blame Megan Kirst.
No. Kirst.
Blame us. Okay. Round.
Hello, campers. Hello, lockdowners. So round 1, which was the advertising slogan round. So answers, if you are ready, then we will begin. So a finger of Cadbury's fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. That was number 1. Number 2, which car manufacturer ran TV ads in the noughties about the power of dreams? That was Honda. What sweets invite you to taste the rainbow? That is Skittles. That's Francesca's favourite sweets at the moment. What is German for progress via technology? That's, you do the German.
Well, it's an advertising round, so you need to say Vorsprung durch Technik.
Number 5, which car hire company said we try harder? That's Avis.
Just to clarify on 4, because Mark asked how you spell that. It's the German phrase that comes up after all the Audi ads. Vorsprung, Vorsprung, durch, Durch, Technique, Technik. I believe if you've got anything close to that, have a point.
So it was Avis was the car hire company. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Number 7 was the 2-word headline that accompanied the photo of a buxom Eva
Herzegova
on the 1990 Wonder Bra ad. That was Hello boys.
Hello boys.
Question 8. Oh, is that how she said it?
Okay. No, that's Claire
Okay.
Foster.
Okay. Number 8. Which
Kimbo.
soap manufacturer ran ads promoting real beauty in the noughties? That was Dove. Which computer company invited you to think different? That was Apple. And finally, number 10. There are some things that money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. So those were the answers to the slogan rounds. Hopefully there are no queries on that one. I suspect there'll be queries on this round.
Right. Pointless and ruthless.
Yeah.
I will brook no argument on this one because it will just get too complicated. So
Don't be picky, Tim. Don't be picky.
So I'll give you the category. We asked you for questions for answers 1 and 2. You need to put down a Wimbledon men's singles title winner. We asked a panel of 3 people, and they came up with a few. The following are pointless answers. If you said Jimmy Connors, you get a point. If you said Michael Stick, you get a point. If you said Andre Agassi, you get a point. If you said Richard Krajicek, you get a point. Goran Ivanisevic, you get a point. Leighton Hewitt, you will get a point. All the others, I'm afraid, our panel mentioned, so they're no good to you. So those ones that I just mentioned, Jimmy Connors, Michael Stick, Andre Agassi, Richard Krajicek, Goran Ivanisevic, Leighton Hewitt, they will get you a point because they're pointless. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Pointless answers get you a point. So if you said 2 of them, brilliant, you've got 2 points. Questions 3 and 4.
If you got one of them, you get 1 point. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
1 point, yeah.
You've got 2 opportunities to get points. Questions 3 and 4. Answers 3 and 4. Name a UN member country that begins with A. Our team named Algeria, Andorra, Argentina, Australia, and Austria, so they're no good to you. If you mention the following, you get a point. Afghanistan gets you a point. Albania gets you a point. Angola gets you a point. Antigua and Barbuda. I'm not sure if I can accept Antigua on its own. I'll give you half for Antigua on its own. Armenia gets you a point, and Azerbaijan gets you a point. It's a bit like Eurovision, isn't it? Azerbaijan, un point.
Should have been tonight.
Nul point.
Should have been tonight, Eurovision.
Oh yeah, this is the nul point round.
Yeah, it's the nil point rounds. We didn't know there was a link in there.
Yes, nul point.
Aren't you clever?
Yeah. So the third question, this is for answers 5 and 6. Are you keeping track of? Yeah. So 5 and 6. Now this will take a little while because there are quite a few answers. Name any London Underground station beginning with H. Our team got quite a few. They did well. But the following, they left unmentioned. So these are pointless answers. So if you said Hainault on the Central Line, if you said Hampstead, if you said Harlesden, Harrow and Wealdstone, Harrow on the Hill, Hatton Cross, Hendon Central, High Barnet, Highbury and Islington, Highgate, Hillingdon, Holland Park, Holloway Road, or Hornchurch, you get points.
Susie, yeah, it's 1 point per answer. If you've got more than 2, well done.
Yeah.
You're very clever, but there's only 2 points to be had in
But
this
you
round.
should be only writing down 2. You've got
Yeah.
2 chances of guessing
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You can't write down 10, and then if you get 2 of them, count 2 points.
Yeah.
You've got 2 opportunities. Okay. The fourth question. So this is your answers 7 and 8. The next 2 opportunities to get points. We asked you to give us a girl's name, a baby's name, female baby's name, girl's name, given in 2019. So the top 100 girls' names. But we asked you to give us one including the letter S. So that narrows it down a bit. And our team narrowed it down still further. And so there are certain ones that you can't say. But the following, and there are quite a few of them. So if you said any of these in either of your questions, they become pointless and they get you a point. Isla, as in Fisher, I-S-L-A. Elsie, Sienna, Daisy, Maisie, Jessica, Scarlett, Esme, Iris, Jasmine, and Summer. If you said any of those, our team didn't, so they are pointless, and you get a point for them. And the last round on the nul point Eurovision round is to name any musical written by Andrew Lloyd Webber, but you only get a point if they're pointless. So if Steph and the rest of them didn't get them, she got most of the obvious ones. She got Joseph, she got Jesus Christ Superstar, she got Evita, she got all of those kind of ones. The following are pointless. So if you said The Likes of Us, that was his first in 1965. If you said Jeeves in 1975, if you said Tell Me on a Sunday in 1979, if you said Song and Dance, or if you said Cricket, if you said Aspects of Love, if you said Sunset Boulevard, if you said Whistle Down the Wind, The Beautiful Game, Love Never Dies, The Wizard of Oz, Stephen Ward, he's playing tonight, I think, and Cinderella. Different Stephen Ward, obviously. So all of those would have given you a point. So give yourselves a point if you wrote any of those down in your 2 answers for 9 and 10. Okay. Is that clear? Is everybody happy with that?
Yeah. We did mean Andre Agassi, not Andrew Agassi. If that's what
did I say Andrew Agassi?
I said Andrew. And Tim saying Aruba. I don't know what that means.
Aruba, I'm guessing, is an island that's part of another island group that isn't an independent country in its own right because it wasn't on the UN nations list. So I'm afraid Aruba.
Nil point. But no, not nil point.
No, not nil point. You got point for that, but you didn't get points. Go out, don't go out.
Stay in, don't stay in.
Anyway, here's the next round, which is the general round, but it's not a general round because it's a bird round. I think we worked that out. So the unthemed round is a themed round. Question 1. What was the name of Jodie Foster's character in The Silence of the Lambs? Clarice Starling. Number 2, what was the common name for the Women's Royal Naval Service? They were known as the Wrens. Number 3, proud of this one. Which chat show host famously took cocaine, assaulted a child, and blackmailed a politician live on air? Alan Partridge.
Aha!
Number 4, the name of the lawyer in To Kill a Mockingbird, played in the movie by Gregory Peck, was Atticus Finch. The baseball team that plays in Baltimore, Maryland is the
Blue Orioles. No, the Blue Jays.
No, that's Toronto.
Oh, sorry.
It's the Orioles.
I know we went to see them, so I got the birds confused.
Yeah, we saw the Orioles play the Blue Jays. The answer is the Orioles. Sorry. They are birds. Number 6, my true love sent to me on the 7th day of Christmas. 7 swans are swimming. Number 7. Which legendary criminal had a radio phone-in with Alan Adale, Will Scarlett, and David from Doncaster? Was Robin Hood. Number 8, the BBC comedy show featuring the difficult relationship between Greg Davies and the son-in-law was Cuckoo, which is a very funny program. If you haven't seen it, get it on iPlayer. It's very good. Number 9, the band that recorded Life in the Fast Lane, One of Those Nights, Tequila Sunrise, Desperado, Hotel California, etc. The Eagles. And number 10, the 1963 Alfred Hitchcock film based on the Daphne du Maurier novel was, of course, to reveal the theme,
The birds.
the birds. So I think most of you picked up on that one. So they were all to do with birds. Okay, and quickly the music round. I will quickly play it, and Steph will read out not the title, but the name of the show. Although I need to see that, so you can drop it on the floor. Right, the first one went like this.
That was Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Number 2.
Carousel.
Carousel. Next one, number 3. And so on.
That was Mamma Mia.
Number 4.
Tradition.
Yes, very good.
Cool.
Number 5.
All right, you've got to see this. That is the most brilliant Hamilton. If you've seen it, you'll know how brilliant it is.
Number 6.
That is South Pacific.
Number 7.
That was Chicago.
Number 8.
That was Les
Give that up.
Miserables.
That's a miserable impression of Les Miserables. Number 9.
Sound of Music.
And number 10. Oh, sorry.
So well done, you carried on those. I suspect 10 out of 10 for Hannah Lily in Newbury. So we are now, so you can tot up your scores and post them if you can. So far we've got 23 from Ian.
23 from Ian.
32
Whoa.
from Jane. Well done, Jane. 22 from Kundan.
To be fair, Jane and Steve, one of the answers was Steve. So
30 from Gary. Oh, well done. Good on music. 33 from Mark.
Mark currently winning.
27 for Paul and Pam from John's mum and Paul. 31. 34, Hannah Lily.
34, Hannah Lily. 36 from Buckingham Close.
Well done. 36. 28, 30, 30, move down. 27.
Yes. Tim, 27. Paul, 24. Jess, 31. Yeah, bonus. 27, Jim Bob. Nosy, 20. Tough one this week. Okay, Tim. It's not really your genre, is it, of music? Do more Buzzcocks.
10 out of 10 on the carrot. Well done. 10 out of 10 for Lally on the musicals. Well done, sister. Well done.
Oh, excellent. Despite my interpretation. So, pleased with that.
29.
29, Alison. Hey, Gavin, over 20.
Well done.
You broke the 20 barrier. Excellent. Well, I think the winner is Buckingham Close.
Wendy.
That'll be Wendy and Tina. So well done, guys. Who's second? Hannah. Close.
Yeah, well done, Hannah.
Very close, and the best piano round yet. Mark, sterling effort, 33. So I think bronze medal is Mark.
Silver, Hannah, and the gold medal goes to
Buckingham Close.
So well done.
So well done, Wendy, Tina, and Buckingham Close gang.
Sorry for the technical issues before. We were
bad playing,
and we were connected to the wrong internet connection, so that didn't help things. But we'll be here same time next week. Yeah. All being well, and as I said earlier, as soon as we become less lockdown, we'll this will.
We'll see how we go.
We'll see how it goes. So have a nice weekend, everybody. Have a nice Sunday.
David from Doncaster signing off.
Have a good weekend. See you soon. Bye. Oh dear.